doing my very first Q&A video. I'm so excited. I always get requests all the time from you guys to do a Q&A video, but funny, when I tried to collect questions for this Q&A video, it was a struggle. So leave any questions down below and you could be featured in my next Q&A video, because I can't really do, the Q&A video without this part of the equation, which is questions plus answers equals Q&A video, and answers come from me, but questions come from you guys. So if you guys want Q&A videos, I would love to do them, but just leave some questions down below for me to answer, or you can tweet me with the hashtag #KelsesCloset, and it'll just be stored on Twitter for the next go around. Also, before I get started, I just want to quickly mention, can I talk? July is going to be crazy. I'm going to be uploading basically every other day in July. It's going to be insane. I'm going to be uploading on Sunday, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So July is just going to be chock full of KelsesCloset videos. So back to the Q&A, I asked you guys on a YouTube video to leave some questions, and then also on Instagram. So I'm going to start off with the YouTube video. The first question comes from Carolina Lopez, and hey girl, you always comment on my videos and it makes me so happy. You are so sweet and so nice, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. She said, question, what is your skincare routine? It is flawless. And what is your top 3 makeup items you cannot live without? I love you, heart, and I love you too, heart. And my skincare routine, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit of a lazy girl. I'm a big fan of cleansers that can also remove makeup. So I use a cleanser that can clean my face and remove my makeup because, like I said, I'm lazy. And then I'll usually take like my simple, I think it's called micellar water, or either a makeup wipe, and just go back over my face to make sure all of my makeup is removed. And then I will use this, it's kind of like an oil, and it has a bunch of different oils in it that is really, really good for acne-prone skin, and that is like, oh my gosh. Right now it is like my holy grail. I'm obsessed with it. I just talked about it in my June favorites, and I have a review video coming very soon, but it's from the brand Pure Dior, I think? Pure Dior or something like that. I don't know. But I'm obsessed with it, and it's amazing at keeping acne at bay. And then I will just moisturize with some kind of night cream. I have a few right now. I'm not really that picky. As long as it doesn't break me out, I don't care. So kind of lazy, and I'm glad you think my skin is flawless, even though I do break out, especially when it's that time of the month. It's so annoying. And then she asked, what are your top 3 makeup items you cannot live without? I think for me, it definitely has to be like face products. If my face is on point, I'm good for the day. I don't care about my eyebrows, my eyes, my lips. As long as my base is good, I feel confident and comfortable and good to go. So probably foundation, concealer, and I'm going to go with bronzer for the summer, but if it's winter, then probably blush. So those will be my top 3 makeup items I cannot live without. Oh, P.S. I'm looking at my computer down here, so that's how I'm reading the questions and why I'm looking down. Cool Girl 3651 asks, how long did you date your husband before you got married? Makeup products you cannot live without, and do you want kids? If so, how many? And love the vid, girl. You are so pretty, and you are so pretty too, and I'm so glad you liked the video. Thank you so much. So me and my husband started dating, or we had dated about a little over 2 years before we got married, maybe like 2.5 years. We started dating in the fall of 2010, and then we got married in the spring of 2013. So about 2-ish years. Makeup products you cannot live without, like I said, it's gotta be my face. If my face is good, I feel good. So just my base makeup, cannot live without. Do you want kids? If so, how many? And we would love to have kids. Not right now, because we are still very, very young. We're both 22, so just not for us right now. We are not ready. But we would love to have kids in the future. Not in the near future by any means, but we would love to have kids, maybe 2 or 3 kids, somewhere around there. I don't know, not a whole bunch, but not just one, so smaller. And then my really good friend, Mademoiselle Ruda, here on YouTube asked, what do you want to do after you finish school? And girl, I have no idea. I don't know. I think I want to do something with social media, like social media management or marketing, but honestly, I have no idea. I would love to do anything in like the communication, marketing field, anything like that. I'm majoring in communications, and it's just like the whole broad of communication, so a little bit of everything. So I don't know what I want to do. It's a very good question, and I don't have an answer. And then a Journey East, who's also my super good friend here on YouTube, asked, I have some questions. You and Trey are relationship goals. Glad you think that. We have our moments. Sometimes he's just very annoying, but I'm glad you think that. So what are some tips for maintaining a healthy marriage/relationship? And I think I'm not going to answer this question. I think I'm going to make a coffee with Kelsie, doing some like tips, advice, and some story on our marriage / how to have like a healthy relationship. I haven't posted a coffee with Kelsie in forever, and I really want to get back on that. So I think I will answer that in a whole like video. And then she said, what is your dream job? And I kind of just answered that one. And who are some people you look up to in terms of YouTube? I look up to like all of my friends here on YouTube. I think you all are just amazing, and I love your content. I honestly wouldn't be your friend if I didn't enjoy your content and your YouTube, and I think you make great videos, and you all are just amazing people. So make sure to check out all my friends here on YouTube. I have them in my featured bar on my main channel, or like my main profile screen sort of deal. And I also love Tanya Burr. She is absolutely amazing. I love her videos. I kind of wish that she did a little bit more beauty videos like the old days. She's kind of gotten into like vlogging, which I'm cool with, but I kind of think like, can you do a vlog and post a beauty video? Like both of them. But I love her. I think she's absolutely amazing. And yeah, I don't know. I like smaller channels now that I kind of make YouTube videos. I don't really keep up with big channels anymore, so I don't know. I like people who put a lot of hard work into their videos and upload consistently. And I feel like although bigger YouTubers do put a lot of hard work into their videos, they just don't upload as frequently as smaller channels. And I just think those smaller channels are killing it. Like that's not their full-time job like the big YouTubers, and yet they're still uploading really great content and frequently. So I like smaller channels, and I really look up to them. So now moving on to my Instagram questions. I have one from my cousin, who is Tacy J, and she said, Kelsie, cousin Taylor here, and hi, I know. First, I want to say your wedding was absolutely beautiful. Congratulations. Second, my question is, how long have you been doing YouTube videos? Okay, talk to you soon. And for those of you who don't know, I just had my wedding in May. Me and my husband had been married for 2 years, and we had our like actual wedding ceremony, reception, the whole shebang on our 2-year anniversary in May. And so her question is, how long have you been doing your YouTube videos? And I created my channel in November of 2013, but I didn't post my first video until January 2014. No, that's not right. I created my channel in November of 2012, but I didn't upload my first video until January of 2013. So I've been doing it for a little over 2 years now. The next question comes from ArmyBrat_98, and first, hey girl, I see you commenting and liking my Instagram pictures all the time, and it means a lot to me, so thank you so much. And she asked, how did you and Trey meet? So we're actually high school sweethearts. We had always kind of known of each other. We first started going to school in middle school, and we just like knew who each other were. We both went to the same school. Obviously, I just kind of said that, but we went to a very small school, so everyone just kind of knew everyone. But we really didn't start to like really get to know each other and date until our senior year of high school. Fun little story. I was creating a like film project for this bookstore company. It was supposed to be like a mock commercial, and I was with like a filming partner, and it was very last minute, and we needed extras for it. So we were like running through the high school like hallways at the end of school, like asking everyone like, will you be an extra in a movie? Will you be an extra in a movie? And no one really kind of wanted to do it, so it was like, oh no, we're about to be screwed. And I saw Trey, and I was like, do you want to be an extra in a movie? And he was like, yeah, let me get your number. And I was like, oh boy, this boy trying to get my number, but whatever, I need an extra in the movie. So I was like, yeah, you know, text me if you're coming. And he was like, yeah, for sure. And so then I was like, we're gonna meet out front of the school, you know, in a couple hours, just be there and we'll set you all up. And he's like, all right, so a couple hours go by, waiting out front of the school, no one's showing up to be an extra. And then I see Trey like walking outside through the doors from the high school, and I'm like, thank you so much. Like, I'm so glad you came. Like, we really needed you. And he was like, oh, yeah, not a problem. Like, I wouldn't miss it for sure. Like, what do you need me to do? So that's kind of how we started to talk, and then we were like kind of being flirty, and we started, you know, calling each other, and then long story short, we ended up getting married. But I wouldn't find out for a few years after that that he had no intentions of showing up, and that he had completely forgotten about it, and it was just a coincidence that he had parked right there that day, and he had been working out at this high school and just was like going to his car, and then I was like, oh, you came, thank you so much. And he was just like, oh, forgot about it, but I'm here now. Brooke_Joyner asks, how can I build my beauty channel? Smiley face emoji, nail polish emoji, and XOXO, and XOXO to you too. And how can you build your beauty channel? I don't know. I feel like I'm not the person to ask that. I don't know. I feel like I'm still struggling to build my own channel and get it out there. And for a very long time, I had no intentions of building my YouTube channel. It was just something I did to occupy my time that I loved watching, so I wanted to create. And I had a background in film and creating movies, so it was just something I did. Not a lot of people knew about it. I was kind of sneaky and quiet about it, and I didn't share it with anyone. And it wasn't until this year that I actually like decided to myself that I was going to develop my channel and make it something that I was proud of and wanted a lot of people to see. And I finally decided that I was going to put a lot of time into my videos and really spend quality time on my channel. So I don't know. For me, a way that I've built my channel is I've just put a lot of work into my videos. I no longer upload videos just to upload a video. I really make sure that it's a quality video. And something else I've been doing is I've really been trying to show my personality in my videos, because for a long time, like I said, it was just something I did. So I didn't really like show myself. I was just like, oh, here's the product, watch me apply makeup. And I really didn't show my personality, and now I want my channel to be a reflection of myself. So that's something else. I think people want to see channels and watch channels and will stay around channels when they actually feel like they know the person and they have a connection with the person. So that's something, I don't know, I'm struggling too, girl. It's hard to get out there, and I think a lot of it is just luck. Madeline1F said, my question are wedding related because I'm getting married too, so I'm curious to know. And first, congrats, girl, that's so exciting. Did you find it hard to pick a wedding dress, and did you know from the beginning what type of dress you wanted? You look gorgeous, by the way, and thank you so much. My wedding was absolutely beautiful, and I can say that because it was my dream wedding, and I thought it turned out amazing. So did you find it hard picking out a wedding dress? And I really didn't find it that hard. I really didn't have a dress in mind when I went and looked at dresses. I knew what I did not want and knew like what my style was not going to be. And it wasn't going to be like a big poofy dress, and it wasn't going to be a tight fitting dress and showing a lot of skin, because that's just not my style. So going in, I just knew that those weren't the dresses that I was looking for. But I really didn't have a dress in mind. Like, I had worn formal dresses for like prom and stuff, so I kind of had a style of dresses that were more formal that I enjoyed wearing and that I felt comfortable in. But actually, I just went one day. I only had one day to find dresses for myself and my 5 bridesmaids, because my wedding was in Michigan and I live in Virginia, so I only had one day to find dresses. And we went to a bridal shop, and my friends and my mom picked out a bunch of dresses, and I picked out one dress off the rack. So I tried on all of the other people's dresses. Sorry, my phone's going off. I tried out everyone else's dresses first just for fun, and I didn't love them, and they just didn't look right on me, and no one was really liking it. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna try on my dress that I picked out, and loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was beautiful. I just knew when I put it on that it was my dress. My mom knew, my friends knew. It was just that moment where everyone was like, that's the one, that's it, that's it, you look beautiful, that's the one, it looks like you. And that's all we could keep saying is, that looks like Kelsie, that's a Kelsie dress. So I don't know, I would say don't let the hype of finding the one bring you down. I think a lot of girls go in it being like, I have to find the one and that's it, and I'm not gonna be satisfied until I have the one dress. Don't have that, because you're not gonna enjoy the moment, and it's gonna make finding a dress impossible, because nothing's perfect. You just gotta find the one that you feel comfortable in. So another thing I would say that I wouldn't do, and I mean, it's up to you, but I wouldn't do this, is compare and contrast between dresses. Find the one and you will just know, and don't be like, oh, I need to keep looking, well, let me put on this dress and then let me put on this dress and then let me compare and then look at pictures a bunch. Just pick the one, because no one is ever going to be like, oh, she should have worn that other one. Why'd she choose that one? She should have chose, you know, B instead of A. No one is ever going to think that, and you will never think that. When I look back at my pictures, that's just never crossed my mind was, oh, I should have worn that other one. So don't let it stress you. Just have fun and enjoy the moment. And then last question, I'm going to wrap it up. I know this is kind of long, so I apologize. And it's from L_Ryan, who's Liz Ryan here on YouTube, is also one of my really good friends. And she said, when we meet one day, can we get coffee and go shopping? I love you and you the best, with the heart emoji with the stars, which are my favorite. And love you too and you the best. And of course we can go get coffee and go shopping. Duh. Actually, you know what? I think we should go like get tea, because I know you're a tea drinker, and we should just have like a full-fledged tea party. I'll host a tea party. You can come to my house and we'll have a full-fledged tea party, and we can play dress up, and then we can go shopping. Perfect. So that is everything for my Q&A video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry if it's a little long, but like I said, leave any questions down below for my next Q&A. That would be really helpful, and you can be featured in it. So that's kind of cool. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. It would mean absolutely the world to me. I would love to have you here. And I'll talk to you guys very soon in my next video. Bye!